How far can I walk throughout the whole day before fatally collapsing on my knees and not being able to walk any longer? Without any prior training, as an office guy, like I'm sitting all day long and doing something on my computer, so I don't move, which will make the whole test even more extreme, and it's gonna be extreme, so let's get into it. Currently it's 10:30 a.m. and I want to start at 8 a.m, but that's me. I'm always late when it comes to everything, and I'm starting my today's trip to a quite near city. You know, it's not that much of a distance, but when you are walking by foot, I've picked a city where, I will give you a spoiler, I need to be in 9 hours. So I have to get going, man, because I won't make it in time. I already walked like a kilometer to this location, so I'm warmed up. I'm out of breath because this hill is pretty steep, as you can see. Woohoo! The reason why I'm doing this challenge, you know what? I don't really know. When I saw all those obese, morbidly obese people celebrating standing on one leg for 1 second. Come on, bro. A normal human body should be able to walk 30 kilometers in a row for once. I'm not talking every single day, but for once. Man, this hill is steep as fuck, man. Sorry for the camera angle, but I cannot hold it any better, man. When it comes to me, it's really unfortunate I'm starting already with the hardcore stuff. It's steep somehow. And freaking long, man. It's at least like 2 kilometers. Anyways, if I survived it at the top, I will show you today's equip for today's trip. Guys, I made it. I have again cider in my mouth, but I did it. I totally overestimated my strength. 8-9 hours of walking, man. No problem, bro. But I forgot that, I forgot about hills, for example. So that right there almost annihilated me. But I can already see the town behind me. Oh, more like village. Alright guys, welcome to the typical Czech village, aka Russian village. It's almost the same thing. So, 2 motivations is that I need to catch at least some village the bus coming back, and then another motivation is, to catch the bus so I can feed my duck. So really good motivation. I see a sign of the city where I'm heading. It says 32 kilometers. Shit, man. Alright, so that was a spoiler. 32 kilometers in one day, man. I totally overestimated myself. So I've got the 2 1.5 liter water bottles. That should be enough for the whole trip, but I have also with me a wallet so I can buy something in the middle of this whole trip. 2 apples for a snack and also a ginger bread. Totally destroyed from those water bottles, but okay, I made it anyways. Then also a power bank for a live stream for my iPhone. And the second backpack, I've got clothes, just in case that I will be totally covered in sweat. I have also toilet paper for some unwanted situations, that will come in handy. Socks, of course, and then a camcorder, video camera. So, because I have only 2 batteries for this camera, and that's it. So I'm enjoying my last steps on this nice sidewalk. Because we're at the end of the sidewalk and I have to walk through a freaking field now. Man, don't mind the cable. By the way, the grass almost reaches my ding dong, man. What? So guys, apparently the average adult will walk 65,000 kilometers in their lifetime. And those 65,000 kilometers is the equivalent of walking 3 times around the whole globe. Second fact, it requires about 200 muscles in order to do 1 step. Now that's insane. And that's also why walking is a full body workout, let's say. Well, it's not really a workout if you are not fully beauty or if you are not morbidly obese, sure. This freaking grass is terrible, it's exhausting to walk in it. And it ends here. Oh no! Man, I get freaking uphill, man. Why everything here is uphill? Yeah, the average healthy adult walks at speed of around 3 miles per hour. So 5 kilometers per hour. This way we can go. And it will lead us back to the road. This time for this trip I chose Vans. Previously I wore just like normal shoes. Maybe now all of you professional walkers will do a huge face palm. I wear 2 socks over each other. So I did it even in the previous trip and it worked pretty good. But I've read many articles that it's actually a bad thing to do. River, Bear Grylls, baby, Bear Grylls. Oh, Bear Grylls, oh yeah, boy. My arm is dying, man, everything is dying. My legs, arms, everything, because I have to hold this freaking camera. Don't worry,
It's gonna be alright, alright. Ah, that's not how the lyrics goes. We'll be alright, don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. With my path, I choose that it will be like 40 kilometers instead of 35. If I will encounter here some deer or something, I will just stand still. I have no energy left to be running, man. But maybe I would be surprised, like, you know, the flight or fight system would kick in and I would be Usain Bolt. Alright, this is a path I definitely didn't want to go, but well, for me it will be such a pain because I'm 6'2". I have to crouch here almost. Yeah. Welcome to the Czech Forest, guys. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. This will definitely be at least like 40 kilometers going left, right, backwards. So I'm progressing. I'm, let's say, in the middle of the first and second village. There are in total 9 villages, including my hometown and the final destination. I'm holding here the cable of the microphone. Man, this is punk as hell. Oh! Ah, but this is the bad village. This is not the village I supposed to end up in. Don't tell me that this whole time was here, this path. It's probably a little bit longer than the path I walked on. It would be less painful at least. In that second village I will do another stop and I will probably eat a little bit of the gingerbread and an apple. And drink water also. Drink water, especially in summer. Especially when you have such a dumb idea like me walking 30 kilometers, man. That's the disadvantage of doing these shots. A small window of Czech language. This village is called Ludíkov, or like this bus stop is called Ludíkov Rozcestí. Zastávka na znamení. Stop on a sign, let's say. Because I drove multiple times to the school or just like for the job, I know that it will go again up. Because of that, I see that this road, this, so we will take that path because I won't go beside the roads. That would be torture. Time for using the paper. Ah, somebody's problem. Oh, welcome. Oh! I just saw a freaking deer. I saw a freaking deer for the first time. Oh yeah. Czech forests are not really that crowded by animals. So like in my childhood, I was a couple of times, like a lot of times in the woods. All I saw was just like a rabbit maybe. This test is not as dangerous as it might seem. If I would be doing this challenge in some sort of Panama or something, then I would be messed up. Technically, I'm walking alongside the road. Not right now. The bus is stopping in basically every single village. If I'll be totally exhausted, I will just wait for the bus, which is going around like 7 p.m. So I will be sitting there for 4 hours. And here we are in this village. Basically it looks like Russian village. Garbage men are going, oh yeah, boy. There's just bus coming to the bus stop, which is going to my hometown. Now I have the chance to back off. Oh yeah, man, professional live streamer. Bus coming. If I would be a faker of this whole challenge I'm recording on YouTube, I would just take a bus and move to the next village, you know, and rest a little bit. I'm strong, I'm Bear Grylls, oh yeah. There's a bench. Sorry for this shaky camera, iPhone 7 doesn't have stabilization. Yeah. I got attacked by a bee. I could sit here for a second. By the way, currently it's 12:44. After 50 minutes of live stream, I managed to surpass a sign telling me that I have still 27 kilometers left to walk. Now like 26, maybe 26 and a half. And yeah, I found this beautiful bench here. I will chill out a little bit. Yeah. So I just ran out of battery on my iPhone. Anyways, I'm in the middle of nowhere almost. No, not almost. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. I'm still strong, man. My legs are still good. Yeah, like I feel it a bit, but I thought it will be a lot worse. Especially after the hardcore hill, man. That was extreme. Right, so I just walked again another kilometer, let's say. If you're asking how I eat this gingerbread hand, like this. Sorry guys, but there's no other way. You just gotta suck it in. There's those 2 water bottles. Ooh, guys, that sign right there, as I showed you gave me extra additional boost of motivation because I'm almost in the middle, man. Protivanov, 3 freaking kilometers and I can buy the freaking baguette. I'm quite like skeleton, so I didn't expect it that I will be able to walk this far. And this is our path. By the way, guys, I saw that one guy chopping something, so I hope that he's not some serial killer. Guys, it took me a while to realize that that's 3 freaking kilometers. 3 freaking kilometers. I switched to driver's logic of understanding things, understanding distances, and 3 kilometers. Oh damn, son. Easy, boy, easy. But then I understood that I will walk in 30 minutes. In the best scenario, if I would walk 6 kilometers per hour. And I'm really down in that I'm walking right now 6 kilometers per hour. And now which way? That way or that way? To be honest, I'm quite like disorientated because I'm not really sure where the village is. It should be right behind that hill, right? Well, you don't really know, so I'm asking you, man. Okay, let's go that way. Let's try it, let's try it. How this is even called? I need to broaden up my vocabulary like real fast. Okay, this definitely doesn't lead to the village, so let's go back into the forest. Oh yeah, Bear Grylls, baby. No, I won't run, man. I don't have energy for that. Alright guys, that's the village. I can already see it, man. Those big windmills. That's the middle of this whole trip, approximately, and that's still freaking far, man. Even by car, if you would go through the fields, it would take like 5 minutes to get there, I would say. No, 3 minutes, let's say. So yeah, I'll see you there, Bear Grylls. Going... That's freaking far. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Whew, guys, it's roughly around 30 minutes later. Also, roughly it's about 3 p.m. already, so I'm 4.5 hours into this trip. I made it to the half of this whole trip, but bad news, I had to incorporate more stops, shorter stops but more frequent ones. This whole trip starts to turn itself into a test of my willpower. I gotta be there around 7:40 p.m. That's the last stop in that city. So while I'm sitting here, let's go, man, let's go. No, not really. And let's finally get to the convenience store, and I need to buy a freaking baguette. Oh yes, civilization. Beautiful Czech nature, by the way. By the way, if you remember those windmills, I had to go around because I didn't want to go straight through those fields, you know. Someone planted there something, some potatoes, so I didn't want to mess it up. I had to suffer because of those freaking potatoes I hate, man. I'm the biggest potato, not friend, hater. After nearly 4 hours, 5 hours, nearly 5 hours, I made it, and this is not the exact one I wanted to grab, but that was the last one, so I will just walk a couple of meters that way and I will sit and eat it. Or should I walk a little bit more? I don't want to look like a homeless guy, man, sitting here on the sidewalk. But you know what, fuck it, and let's just do it, man. Do it! Ah, frick, who makes these, man? Oh. This is the freaking baguette. There should be chicken nuggets with mayonnaise, you know, dressing. Hungry is the best chef. I just watched a video about the most stupid, illegal, laws basically. And I wouldn't be shocked if in this village would be illegal to sit on sidewalk like a homeless guy. I'm telling you. There was, for example, a law that you couldn't in a certain village do barbecues. Do barbecue session, you know, on your garden, man, even. Yeah. Probably, you know, I don't want to really predict it. I don't want to be pessimistic. That's what I wanted to say. But I won't probably really reach the final destination. There should be mayonnaise, man, it's dry as hell. I will drink a little bit of water, and actually guys, my feelings, man, I'm thinking about like giving up, but you know what, let's go, we are freaking Bear Grylls, man. Technically, if I would go a little bit faster maybe, then I'd be able to reach the final destination. But I'm afraid of that in the second half of this trip won't be any trails like similar to I took so far. My feet are totally annihilated, man. Totally. And by the way, guys, I experienced again reality check that I'm old. You know, there's that girl running on a bicycle around. She didn't say hi, man. Good afternoon. And compared to her, I'm like a boomer, but I'm just like 10, 15 years older, let's say. You know, freaking Zoomers, man. So I hate
Crocodilo Bombardino, Tum Tum Sahur versus John Pork, man.
Volcano Fastino, man. Let's get back on our feet, soldier. This is the end of the road, right here at the local cheese dairy product. Let's go back again into the forest, I guess. Oh, wait a second. That sign was like a little bit fucked up because this sign tells me that I have 20 kilometers left, so I walked 15 kilometers. We are going outside of Protivanov. But these 20 kilometers will be probably even more difficult because, as I said, there will be no trails for hikers, I guess. Who would hike here, man? Just Jim, man. You know, from the distance it doesn't seem like, but that's a pretty huge windmill. Guys, I got bad news for you. I had to take a turn and go this side road, let's say, which aims to a village. I'm just making the whole trip longer, but the normal road I would normally drive on, there's not any chance for a hiker to go on it. Like, I would need to, you know, buses are going there quite frequently and I'd be just jumping all the time into a tall grass, you know, so far from ideal, I gotta say. And you know what's actually bad? That if I won't make it in time to the village which is on the path of the bus going back to my hometown, I'll be stuck there, man. Check it out, man, that's insane. It doesn't seem on the camera, but okay, if it will follow me right now, I'm dead. That's for sure, man. Yeah. Okay. Alright, time to get the fuck out of here, I guess. I will be surprised if it will be illegal to be here. I just saw this path I'm going on right now, you know, and so that's why I took it, because it seemed like it's going through. I would go, there's the road, I would go there, and to those villages I don't necessarily need to go on. And it was worth it. Oh yeah, man, Bear Grylls. And there's another tractor coming in front of me.
Despite that I've encountered quite a few small problems throughout the whole journey so far, I still kept progressing, I still kept moving forward and forward closer to my city, which I even saw, man. I even saw it already in this shot. Yeah, the problem is that this shot is taken with 20 times zoom. The thing that I've definitely didn't expect, that was a torture, man. Torture.
Okay guys, I decided to sit down. I have this stick as I showed you in the previous clip. It's a questionable if it helps, I don't know. You do remember how I talked about, you know, find a shortcut around those windmills, under those windmills? Well, now I encountered freaking forest. What is wrong with the forest, man? It's forest like every other, right? The problem is that soldiers, like military, is doing something here and it's prohibited to go to that area.
So this almost 160 kilometers square big area, bro, I definitely didn't expect that, and I definitely didn't want that, because that was a pain in the ass. So if I would go to the south, that would take multiple hours, and you know, if I would go around it. If I would go to the east, which would be the, you know, best option, but I cannot, that would take also like an hour or two, let's say.
Freaking soldiers, man, you lie, man. I went that way, about like 100 meters. I noticed the board with you know, don't go here, man. So I gotta go that way, either go around the forest or go back on the road I walked off.
Come on, man.
Kurva, freaking soldiers, man. Okay, guys. Oh, ow. Time to grab my stick, which is not really helping, I would say. Start moving again. Guys, you won't believe what I just found, man. I didn't expect it to be here, man. Check it out, a small calisthenics park. So I guess it's time to do a couple of pull-ups. Let's destroy our body, my body, even more. I'm doing like if the walking wouldn't be enough. So guys, little update. Man, that's something. A quick update. I ended up in quite like secret village, let's say. Why is it secret? I ended up talking to a civilian here living. A civilian. And she told me that this village was apparently not even found by Nazis. By the way, I lost like 30 minutes when I talked to the woman. Anyway, about life. It was chill. It was chill talk. I would talk with well, not longer. But I probably want to really achieve the final destination, Prostjov, even like without this talk. So the current plan, the current goal is to at least get back on the track of the bus going back to my hometown. Because if I won't, then my dog will die. That's not funny, man. What the hell? I am laughing. I'm laughing at everything, man.
Because the area is a military area, you know, soldiers freaking. You cannot really shoot their videos without any clearance for that. New word. That's why I can show you all those videos I didn't make because I wasn't even there. I took the whole path around it. Physically, I was totally drained, man. I walked as a 90 years old guy. I was taking steps like this. You know, I was slowly moving forward. This wasn't definitely 6 kilometers per hour. I even tried to massage my quadriceps. I was basically walking like this. I didn't know what I'm doing, man. But I tried to do something because I truly couldn't walk. At this point, I was at the breaking point. My legs were totally overpumped. Totally. Also, let's not forget that I was running out of time and I just needed to catch that bus. I didn't make it in time into the final destination. I still had about 10 kilometers. Theoretically, it would take me another an hour, 2 hours to get there, I'd say. That's just theoretically. Practically, I couldn't. Like, even in the whole day, I just couldn't walk, man. I just couldn't. That was practically impossible. I came to a village called Hamri. Luckily, in this area, you have this village, the Hamri, and then you have another village a kilometer away from it. And so the decision was pretty simple. I started walking that freaking last kilometer. 1 more kilometer.
I hate walking from now on. I will never walk again, man. I will just go everywhere by car, like I did to this point. So a quick update. I just walk outside of Hamri village, and now I have it 1 kilometer to the... I hope that it's a stop of the bus, man. Vitsov. 1 last freaking kilometer. My legs are totally pumped, first of all. Second of all, they are not really listening to me anymore. I'm just like walking on neutral. No, I'm walking on a first gear, man. Most amount of energy consumed per step.
At this point, I was the same like Desmond Doss at the Hawkstar Rage. Help me get 1 more kilometer. Please, buddy, 1 more kilometer.
I gotta make it, man. I have like 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes till the bus will arrive there. I really hope that the bus stops there, man. If it doesn't, I will just wave it, but stop, man. Okay, nice, but I have to keep walking, man. I cannot really stop for these kinds of things, man. I've made it. Now let's hope that I'm waiting at the right bus stop because there are quite a few. This one and then that one. Oh my god, man, my legs are destroyed. And if I will not catch the bus here, how to tell I don't have any luck without telling you I don't have any luck? I would say like that. I failed the challenge, but I walked at this like 30 kilometers. 30 kilometers, I'm telling you.
And of course, I was waiting at the wrong bus stop. So when I just looked over my shoulder. Oh shit, man, I saw the bus and I immediately ran to it, man. Even though my legs were totally pumped and I couldn't walk, I for real walked like this. 1/2 a step at a time. But when I saw the bus, and typically bus drivers, you know, they will stop for a split of second and then again 100 kilometers driving, man, madly. We are not in Bangladesh, but you know. And so I just rather like started running somehow and hey, wait for me. And so I drove back home. Oh yeah, boy. I was finally resting for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, if you're asking, I drove 1 hour and 20 minutes, 30 kilometers. Yeah, the bus stops everywhere. Another really huge problem was waiting for me. You know how it works. When you injure yourself, you have that adrenaline and you don't feel the injury, or for example, bicep tendon there. And so it worked the same way when it comes to this. I was sitting for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Now I was walking quarter step of the time. Now I was a 100 years old guy walking. I couldn't walk. And that was another kilometer back to my home. Another freaking uphill. Uphill, downhill, uphill, straight road. The finish line was freaking 100 meters of huge uphill. But as you see, I didn't die on this trip. I made it back home, and I gotta say, once I lied down on the bed, it was terrible, man. My legs still hurt. I was not capable of normally moving around the whole house, but I fed my dog, so mission accomplished. And yeah, I made it, man.